Next one, Will, you probably saw this news floating around. Boston Dynamics will now sell any business its own Spot robot for $74,500. Not 70. Don't say 75,000. It's 74,500.
Yeah, get it right.
It's a big number. It's fun, cool robot though. As far as robots you can own, man, it all crept up on us because I remember passing the video clips around early days of Spot, early days Boston Dynamics, and thinking, oh man, that's so science fiction. And now, here you are, you can order this up on a website. Now, the immediate application for Spot, kind of limited. People aren't really sure. I got this 75 grand. Maybe you're just buying an expensive pet at this point. But it turns out some people are actually putting Spot into good use, particularly running tasks, going places that humans might not necessarily want to go, and doing so on a frequent basis, being able to carry out somewhat tedious tasks. From what I can read in this particular article, it seems to be a common scenario. But a surprising thing to me also that popped up in this article is the fact that there's not that many of them out there. I didn't know. I mean, I knew they weren't selling them, but I was also aware that they were leasing them to certain operations. And so I'm going through here and I'm looking for the numbers, as you would. And they say to this date, the company has leased around 150 units in the wild. 150 on planet Earth is not a huge number. And apparently there's been some slowdowns on the manufacturing. Since they put it on sale, they're hoping to produce 1,000 Spot robots this year. Mm-hmm. So there's probably going to be more of them out there. There certainly will be more of them out there, but there aren't that many of them out there yet. But this is where this story gets exciting because we have one right over there. Teaser alert to the Lou Later podcast family. I mean, the people on the Unbox Therapy channel don't know that yet. They're going to find out later.
Exclusive.
It's an exclusive. This is when you need the sound effect. Boop, 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 boop.
I know. I need to sync that up.
Yeah, you need that sound effect.
Stream Deck here.
Yeah. That's what I'm counting on you for, Will. Yeah. We have it sitting over there, and I think we're going to actually crack it open tomorrow and shoot a video. This is very exciting to me. It's kind of there's a childhood thing going on. I don't know. I get it. The Black Mirror stuff, I get it. The apprehension, I get it. People could use this technology the wrong way. I get it. 2020, not the best year so far. I hear all that. But just, I want you to imagine little Lou thinking about robots, watching science fiction.
Interacting with real dogs.
Yes. Oh, we have dogs to experiment with too. Spot is going to be here tomorrow. Dude, I feel I'm a little bit amped about it. I got to be honest. So anyway, you can buy the thing. They sent it to us, to be clear. We did not buy it, and we will be sending it back, but we get a chance to experiment with it. We get a chance to play around with it. And let me just ask you something, Will. Since you set up getting the unit in the studio, have you looked into what's involved in actually getting it operational?
Yeah, it's there's like a support YouTube page. You just watch the videos and then like you're on your way. So
you have no apprehension. You're certain that tomorrow you're going to have that baby just running laps around the studio.
I mean, I hope so.
Cool. All right.
It seems like it's pretty easy to use.
Exciting times. I sure hope that's the case. That sounds great to me. If that's the way it goes down, that sounds great to me. Because obviously, if they truly hope to put these things all over the place, it should be relatively easy to operate for all the various applications. Now, they did have a quote here on a Verge article regarding whether or not people should be afraid of Spot. And the quote here is, it's a 30-kilogram robot that can be easily knocked over. Does that make you feel more confident? Or no, not at all. Okay. No. Okay. Because it's a 30-kilogram robot that has 1 billion sensors, can get back up. There's more to the story. But anyway, they do say, so long as the robot's not being used to harm or intimidate people, they'll be okay with it, but they are still going to be kind of exhibiting some degree of scrutiny into if you try to go right now, Will, and you just type in there Warlord Willie Do into the the username or whatever, and you try to order 20 of them, they're not necessarily just going to run that and ship that out.
Yeah.
Apparently, any kind of big order, they're going to go over it with a fine-tooth comb, because ultimately, if people do nasty stuff with this, it's going to reflect poorly on them.
Exactly.
So they've got to be aware of it, and we'll see what happens, but I think we're going to have a friendly experience tomorrow. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that, and I'm pumped for it. All right?
Right on.
Let me just leave that out there.